Hi, I'm Amy Jackson. I'm a leadership coach and I specialise in working with professionals who are in the mid-levels of big, complex, messy organisations. Today's leadership strategy is around the emotional intelligence skill of resetting. How can I notice my own emotions? How can I choose what to do next in ways that help to bring me back down from that escalated emotional state? And how can we as leaders support our people to do the same? Workplaces are full of bubbling emotions anyway on a normal day, in a normal context. And, we're living in this far from normal context right now, wherever we are. However, our work is being affected by this. It's certainly not normal. How can we reset ourselves in those moments? So for starters, we're going to work on being aware of what our experience of difficult emotions is. What do I notice about myself physically? What's the earliest thing I can see when I am feeling stressed or overwhelmed? And then I want us to bring our attention in advance when we're calm to some of the ways that we can reset ourselves. I want you to do this for yourself, and I encourage you to do it with your team as well, particularly if they're on their own at home, bringing their attention to what can they do when they're feeling the stress, the fear, the anxiety that will help them to get through this. So I want you to think about what are the things you can do with your thinking. So that might be catching your thought. I love Ross Harris's thanks brain thing. Oh, you're trying to run me down the path of all the possible things that could happen. Thanks, brain. Let's come back to now. It might be one of my overwhelm strategies around just writing a list of everything, get it out of your head. So what are the things you can do that support your thinking in those moments? What are the things that you can do that support your body? So do you need to do some star jumps because you can't go outside for a run? You can't go to the gym, that's for sure. Do you need to have some water, have some coffee, have some food, have some sleep? What are the things that you need to physically do to look after your body? Because if you're not physically looking after your body, it's really hard for you to emotionally reset. And it's much easier when we're at home on our own working to forget about those self-care pieces. So what do I physically need to do to self-care? Then I want you to think about what are the things I can do that do connect me with other people. So despite our social isolation at the moment, what can we do that lets us still connect? Can I pick up the phone? Can I send someone a text? Can I send them a meme and make them laugh so we both get a little happiness? What can I do that helps me to reach out for others? Because despite social distancing or social isolation doesn't need to be social disconnect. But it's really hard to reach for that in the stressful moments if that's not your default way of resetting. So thinking when I'm calm, how can I do that? And the fourth one is around action. What are the things that get me into action quickly? What can I do that gets me moving? That might be, I just need to send an email. I need to deconstruct this task. I need to figure out what questions I need to ask. What are the actions that I know in my work help to move me forward quickly when I'm feeling that emotional overwhelm? So spend some time this week with your people if you can, and let's be real about the emotions. We don't need to be all touchy-feely. We can do this in ways that says, hey, we've all got lots of emotions going on right now. What are some of the strategies we can do to help us? And these are really tangible things to do that help to process the emotion, reset, and get back on with the job. Good luck, everyone. Be kind to yourself and those who you are working with and lucky enough to lead. Remember the humans. This is all to help us. We're doing this so we can keep as many humans as possible healthy. Let's support each other to do that despite the physical stuff going on around us. Good luck.